What's up, gang? It's your trainer, Joe Stones, and we're back in the gym with you today. Today, I'm gonna show you how I perform and teach my clients to perform the pull-up. Vertical pulling is an essential movement pattern, so it's something that we must do when we are exercising. Think of it as reaching over the top of your head, grabbing something, placing something up above. For those of us who are so close to getting that pull-up, sometimes there's just a little bit of technique that we need to tweak. I'm gonna show you a couple of the common mistakes that I see when people are performing the pull-up, and hopefully these little changes will help tweak your form and technique so you're able to get that next pull-up. I have a workout that I posted recently on this platform. We're working out our lats. So using the techniques that I show you today for the pull-ups are gonna help you with that workout. I'm gonna go ahead and link that workout at the end of this video so you can jump right into it. Let's get after it. All right, gang, so when performing the pull-up, we wanna make sure that those big lat muscles are engaged in doing all of the work. This is a common mistake that I see is that we'll keep the elbows out wide and we'll bring ourselves up there. But if you notice what's going on is I'm shrugging a whole lot and I'm making my upper traps carry into the weight. And also what that's doing is, if you notice my shoulder, it's promoting internal rotation into our shoulder. This is where a lot of us end up with neck injuries or shoulder injuries because we're not performing the exercise using our lats. Because we know that when engaging the lats or when the lats are performing a pulling motion, we need our elbow to travel in front of us and go back. If your elbows are coming out wide, that's gonna engage more into your rotator cuffs, like your teres major and minor, which is what we don't wanna hit when we're doing our pull-up. That's the big reason why we're gonna put that pressure to the inside of those elbows, turn off those upper traps, and go from there. So here's a quick drill to make sure that you're gonna engage those lats every time you grab that bar. So what you wanna do is grab yourself a PVC pipe or a broomstick like I have here, bring it over the top of your head. So this would be just like if you were hanging from the pull-up bar. What we wanna do is we wanna engage those lats by applying pressure to the inside of our elbows or our wrists. Now notice what this does to my elbow is it tucks it underneath and brings it in front, which is gonna be important for lat engagement throughout the course of the pull-up. You're gonna also feel your chest and pec muscles engage. Now remember, your antagonist muscles, the supportive muscles like your pecs, need to be tight and need to be engaged so those lats are able to move. Another common mistake that we see is not setting our shoulder blades down in our back pocket. So we wanna take our scapulas and do a scapular pull before we pull ourselves up. Step one, after we grip that bar, is to put pressure inside of the elbows. Step two is gonna be to do a scapular pull. Start by hanging from that bar. After you apply pressure to the inside of the elbows like we did on step one, you wanna start applying pressure down now through the hands, the wrists, and into your armpit. So think about making your armpit nice and tight. It should take your shoulders and stop them from shrugging with your shoulders by your ears, and it should start bringing them down and depressing them. Applying that bit of pressure down is gonna help those lats engage, take away a bit of pressure and tension off the upper part of our traps, and get our lats in position to perform the exercise properly. Now with our lats engaged and our shoulders down, we can start performing our pull-up. One thing I want you to notice though is I'm not using any momentum. I'm not bending my knees. I'm not swinging or kipping up to help allow myself to cheat into the pull-up. This is going to be the last mistake that I see that we are going to finally correct. We want to plug all of the energy leaks. So just like when you're deadlifting and you get nice and tight through your upper body, or like when you're bench pressing and you use your legs, think of the pull-up as a full body movement. We're gonna plug all the energy leaks. So start from the toes up, make your legs nice and strong. You're gonna see you're gonna generate just a little bit more energy. So once I'm hanging from the bar, my legs are nice and straight and strong. I'm flexing through the quads and the glutes. I'm looking up at my target. Pressure to the inside of my elbows, engaging those lats. I'm dropping my shoulder blades. And from there, I'm pulling those elbows down to my hips, bringing our chin over the top of the bar, slow and controlled on the way down, reset, all the same rules. There you have it, gang. That's how we perform the pull-up. Add those little tweaks to your technique and you're gonna see your lats are gonna be more engaged and you're gonna be one step closer to getting that pull-up. Get after it.